Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, we meet up again. Now, this is the next episode, the continuation of our latest topic, discussing about average speed, time, distance, and average speed. Now, we are going to learn how to estimate time using our equation V equals S per T. From our previous meeting, we have learned how to measure average speed. Now it is the time's turn. Ya, jadi sekarang bagian mempelajari, kita coba mengestimasi, memperkirakan waktu dengan data-data yang diketahui dari kecepatan rata-rata dan juga jarak. Ya, menggunakan rumus yang sebelumnya V sama dengan S per T. Ya, langsung saja, without any further ado, let's jump into our practice problem. Naila took KRL commuter line to go from her apartment to her campus UI at Depok, which is 12 km apart. The average speed of the train is 8 meter per second. How long will the trip take to get Naila to UI? And how long means what is the time that will be used, ya. Jadi how long itu bukan nanyain jarak, tapi how long itu nanyain waktu, ya. Ya udah, saya tulis aja di sini. Ingat kalau ada how long, dia itu nanyain waktu, ya. How long itu nanyain waktu. Waktu itu adalah time. And time has a symbol of T. Alright, May? But now, first, we're going to identify what the known quantities from our problem. We can see here that Naila going from her apartment to UI, and the two places are separated by a distance. And what the distance that separates them, you ask? It is 12 kilometer apart, yeah. So what is this? Is it time, distance, or average speed? I just told you it was distance. So what is the symbol of distance? S. So the distance, or S, equals 12 kilometer. What about the 8 meter per second? Well, it's been apparently explained here that 8 meter per second is the average speed of the train. And what is the symbol of average speed? Average speed? Yes, correct. It is V. Yeah, so now we have S, the distance, and V, the average speed. Yeah, there are a few solutions or several ways that we can use to tackle this problem. But let's just match up the equation and the known quantities first. We have known that the distance is 12 km, meanwhile the speed is 8 meter per second. Ya, jadi kita lihat ini 12 km sama 8 meter per second. Apakah mereka sama? Oh, mereka beda. Ya. The first one, it includes meter. The second one includes meter, meanwhile the first one includes kilometer. The both are different. So we need to match kilometer here with the meter. What should we do to change the kilometer to meter? Easy. We have learned this before. Yeah. To change kilometer into meter is by multiplying it with 1000. But what about the time here? The time should be written in minutes. Well, it is the problem for another time. Yeah. Now, for this moment, what we are going to do is to convert the distance from kilometer to meter first. Yeah. 12 times 1000 equals 12,000. There we have it, the distance now is written in meters, 12,000 meters. And we also have the average speed of 8 meter per second. There you have it, yeah. The speed in meter and the the speed in meter per second and the distance in meters. The two now match, yeah. What we are going to do is to look for the time, and the time itself is written in minutes. So this we should notify ourselves of this unique situation, yeah. The time should be written in minutes. So we are going to write the equation. This is our original equation. V equals S per T. Alright, V equals S per T. But the thing here is that we need to look for the time instead of the T. Ya, yang kita butuhin itu adalah nyari time-nya, alih-alih nyari V-nya. Maka V and T should swap place. So the T now is here, the V now here at below. Ya, jadi T-nya sekarang ada di sebelah kiri di atas, V-nya ada di sebelah kanan di bawah. Or I will give you an easy solution. You can use magic triangle, which I will draw as a rectangular instead. This is magic triangle. Yeah, this magic triangle can be used to look for speed, distance, or time. Because we are looking for the time, cover the time, then you have S divided by T. V. Once more, cover the time, then you have S divided by V. Yeah, the same, right? Similar, right? S divided by V. As we know, yang kita sudah ketahui tadi, S-nya itu berapa? 12.000 dan V-nya 8. Ya. Maka so now we are going to replace the S with to replace the 8 with 12,000, and we are going to replace the V with 8, ya? Yeah, 8. Yeah, we are going to replace the V with 8. There you have it. 12,000 divided by 8. What would the answer be? 1,500 seconds. Okay, you got the answer now, 1,500 seconds. Has it finished? Not yet. Why? Look at the unit. Our answer still written in second, masih ditulis dalam second, tapi harusnya ditulisnya dalam menit. So, from the second to minute, the two don't match up. So, we need to convert the second into minute. How do we do it? Easy. We only need to divide the second by 60 so that it will become minute. Ya, kita tinggal bagi saja secondnya sama 60 biar dia jadi menit. Ya, kita bagi yuk secondnya sama 60. Berapa 1500 bagi 60? 25. So the answer is 25 minutes. Okay. Easy, right? Now this is the challenge for you. A camel can sprint as fast as 72 km per hour. So we have the average speed here as 72 km per hour. We also have another one. If a camel racing track is 800 meters, ya, kalau racing track camel itu 800 meter, apa sih berarti 800 meter di sana tuh? Dia bakal jadi distance. Ya. Karena nanti camelnya hanya bergerak 800 meter saja. How long? How long berarti nanyain lagi. Long tuh bukan jarak di sini ya. Long tuh itu waktu. How long? Berapa lama the camel will reach finish line? Ya. They express the answer in second. Jadi sekarang dalam second. Nah, itu yang kita ketahui dan ditanyakan. Sekarang kita lihat, meter sama second udah match up gak? Iya, mereka match up. Meter sama second mah kan meter per second untuk speed. Masalahnya speed ini kan tidak, masalahnya ini speed itu belum match up kilometer ke meter. Jadi kalian ganti dulu. Ya, dari kilometer per hour yang match up kayak meter. Apa? Kalau meter itu kecepatannya apa sih? Meter per second. Meter itu kecepatannya meter per second. Apa yang harus kita lakukan dari kilometer per hour ke meter per second? Mudahlah, kita tinggal kali. Jadi 72-nya harus dikalikan oleh sesuatu biar jadi meter per second. Tahu nggak kalian dari kilometer per hour ke meter per second dikali berapa? Ya, benar. Dikali 5 per 18. Jadi kita dapat 5 per 18. Silakan kalikan dulu 72 with 5 per 18. There you have the new velocity. Ya, so now the velocity should be written in new with the unit of meter per second. Nanti kalian cari T-nya menggunakan rumus yang tadi. Kemudian kalian dapat jawabannya ya. Thank you. That's the video for today. Billahi fisabilillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.